Hello there, my name's Card. I'm a long-time progressive community organiser and activist. And today, I just wanted to briefly talk about a reactionary dog whistle that's been around for a few years now, as well as what it really means and who's using it. For those who might not know, in politics, a dog whistle is a word, a phrase, or a symbol which seems perfectly innocent and innocuous to most people, but which really communicates a more sinister hidden message to those in the know. There'll also be a playlist of videos of mine at the top of the description, which goes into detail about all sorts of dog whistles and how to spot them. Today specifically, I wanted to talk about the term Frens and how it's become a contemporary reactionary meme. When online alt-right sympathisers aren't hanging out in their own private web forums, they're on more mainstream sites like Twitter and Reddit, where they typically need to mask what they're talking about. To that end, there's a lot of terms they use that are simple misspellings of normal everyday words, but which carry a vastly more malicious contextual meaning. Fren, spelt F-R-E-N, is the example. It's a misspelling of the word friend, obviously, but when one of these online alt-right people uses it in online conversation, they're actually trying to signal their political beliefs to other reactionaries who are in on what the term means. It came straight out of image board sites like 8chan and 4chan's poll board. It's designed to be a way for people who normally use those sorts of sites to spot one another elsewhere, but with a degree of plausible deniability if or when they ever get called out for it. Because Fren and Frens might just seem like innocuous, cutesy internet slang if you don't know better. It's also worth noting that within some online alt-right circles, FREN is understood to stand for far-right ethno-nationalist, another nod to what the people who come up with these things believe and promote to others. Using the word friend to signal one another, and referring to one another as friends, also ties into the way, oddly enough, a lot of online alt-right people seem to love to play into using almost baby-like phonetic spellings of words and type as if they're sheepish toddlers or something. To say it's because reactionaries are just inherently repressed or something would probably be speculative. But for whatever reason, it is something they do. So it's worth keeping in mind, because if you see someone type like that online, it could be a red flag. And you might want to keep a closer eye on them if all of a sudden they're showing up in online spaces they weren't before, or trying to get into debates in comment sections somewhere, or something like that. This baby talk stuff isn't necessarily the most offensive thing they could be typing. But, make no mistake, they're still people you don't want around. So it's best not to engage with them. And better still, if it's in your power to do so, prevent them from hanging around at all. To that end, if you see someone using these sorts of terms online or elsewhere, prevent them from feeling welcome or like they're free to try pulling this sort of thing. For the sake of keeping you and yours safe, please just keep it in mind and keep your eyes open for this sort of thing. Once again, my name's Card. If you might want to hear more from me, especially more about emerging or obscure dog whistles and how to spot them, feel free to subscribe to this YouTube page or take a look at my other videos. Either way, goodbye for now, and stay safe out there.